pleased through what you've done. Like, so go. I need y'all to go check out this right now. Like, I'm gonna put the link in. Like,
Oh,
you
you're
feel
putting
me?
the link
Yeah.
in.
Fuck it.
I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. Get Max for $2.99 a month for 6 months. I'm gonna make you so happy.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about different things, catching you guys up on life, and watching a little bit of gaming. So if you're in the live, put a comment in the comment box below and tell me where you're from. Welcome to the chat. I'm putting a poll down in the comment section, and I would like for you all to respond to the poll. I'm gonna add it here 1 second. Where did it go? Do you guys see the poll in the comments section? Okay. How's everybody doing? Hey from Detroit. Hello, CC. Hey, HTS. Hey, Potato World. What's going on? How is everybody? Wow, there's 24 people in the live. I don't know what Naga means. Are you speaking in a different language? You have eggs. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into the topics today. First, I want to put in a poll, which I was trying to do, but I want to get your opinions on what we should discuss first. So I'm going to put something in the chat, and I would like for everyone to respond. Give me a moment. Bear with me, y'all. We're going to talk a little bit about different things. Ooh. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to do this poll for y'all, but it's giving me some trouble. Thank you guys for the love. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. It's the Full-Time Drama Queen. You know what it is. So I'm putting a couple topics that we're gonna talk about. Has anybody been on this channel before? Put your hand up in the chat. We're gonna get the music going in a little bit too, and a Q&A for all those people that want to ask questions. 1 second. Ooh. I'm almost done, guys. All right, the poll is now entered into the chat. I would like for everybody who's active to click on what you would like to talk about, and then we're gonna get into it. So our options are mental health, let's talk current events, or how about you in acting. So many of you may or may not know, but I'm an actress based in Austin, originally from New Jersey. Okay, I see people coming with the poll. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I see 2 votes.
Okay, they knew that already.
How about you in acting? I love it. Any more votes? Y'all are... Hey, Maria. Thank you. Only positivity in here, or else you'll get blocked out. Anyway, what other votes we got? So we're talking about me and acting. So you guys want to get into that, I see. That will be our first topic. I'm going to put you in timeout, Maria, for at least 30 minutes. See you later, buddy. All right, let's get into mental health. Well, acting, actually. Let me just get myself together. So, all right, so a little bit about me and acting. So I started in high school, actually. I did a lot of theater plays, and one of the plays that I did was The Outsiders. It was a very interesting role, and I think the reason they picked me for that part was because I brought something different, because the part was originally supposed to be played by a different ethnic group, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm in there like somewhere. So I really did the thing, and it was a really long play. I remember having to remember so many lines and just so many different scene swaps and lighting changes and costume changes, sitting backstage, waiting to go back on stage, talking to the different people on set about just all different types of stuff. And it was really fun. I remember like all our castmates got along. Like all of the people that I played on stage with are really, really talented. Some of people that I still keep in touch with, other people that have kind of like moved on to like other things and may not still be in theater. But yeah, that's how I got my start. And then I moved on to doing a play called Rent. If you guys have heard of Rent, leave a note in the comments. Like, I've seen it, because most people haven't seen The Outsiders. I don't even think I knew about it before it was like a thing. And then after Rent, I moved on to do a play in the city. That was a lot of fun as well. That play, I played a Black revolutionist character who was really into Black issues and just what's going on in our community. It was really dope. And that was like off Broadway. So if anybody doesn't know what that means, off Broadway it's in New York, but it's not on Broadway. Let's just keep it simple for those who don't know. And then from that point on, I did like a lot of different like one-off stuff, like short films in the city, other like short film projects, plays. One that really stood out to me was this one that I did in the Bronx, where I was playing a domestic violence victim. And I just remember having to do fight scenes, and that was the first time I had to like pretend I was getting hit and somebody was like, you know, inflicting pain on me. And it was like in a subway setting that it was all happening. Yeah, that was crazy. And I had to travel to the Bronx like for rehearsals, and I was just like, oh my my gosh, am I gonna complete this? I'm gonna do this. And by the end of the actual production, I met my mother for the first time. And that was crazy. Meeting your mom at like, you know, a play. And we didn't have like a big relationship before, but she knew that I was an actress. So she came out to one of my shows, and I remember telling her I loved her. And yeah, so I have been acting ever since. And I think some of the short film projects that got me into like TV and film were, oh, it's not charging. Why isn't this charging? Hold on, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties. Here we go. So, thank you all for voting that poll. So, another thing that I haven't really talked about is how I got into acting and why. I used to watch a lot of old films when I was younger, like extremely old films from like the 50s, the 40s, just so many different like films, like from Alfred Hitchcock to Twilight Zone, Sidney Poitier films. He was like the Denzel before Denzel. Sidney Poitier, Audrey Hepburn, musicals, and things like what's that film that came out really, really old? Wizard of Oz and all the remakes. And I liked a lot of plays as well. Zale Van Hersten, Katori Hall, who now, you know, does P-Valley, and so many different other people that I was influenced by throughout my career that made me want to continue to go down this road of theater and film. But once I started getting into short films and doing that whole thing, that's when I knew I liked being on screen and seeing myself on like a camera. Like, so then I just kept auditioning for different things, whether it be like improv, yeah, all of that. And also directing my own projects, which I really want to get back into very soon. Filming for whatever medium you can think of. I really like documentary style filmmaking and experimental filmmaking. So those are just a couple of things that I've been doing, like just every day and trying to continue to do. I think writing has always been an outlet for me, and the further I get away from that, usually that means like I need to get back into it because I lost a little bit along the way. And I know writing has gotten me so far in life, like as far as like whether it be getting an application into a college or whatever. And now there's ChatGPT, so it makes everything a lot easier to get done faster and put your own spin on it. Anybody in the comments use ChatGPT? And can you sing Ski Biddy? What's Ski Biddy?
Sing Ski Biddy. Boom, baby.
Who's Ski Biddy?
Who that?
Who's Ski Biddy? That sounds like something Jamaican. All right, so I got my iPad here. We're gonna talk some other topics, okay? Let's see what's going on. And I know as soon as I play music, that's when things get left, because they don't want you to hear anything that's not royalty free, or else your page gets shut down. Okay, let's see. Oops, sorry about that. All right, let's see. Ooh, we got people in the live. What do y'all want to talk about as far as current events are concerned? Let's see. What the hell? Oh, this is not copyrighted. You know what's crazy? If you go online right now and you type in what is a black news outlet that has a website with just like, is there one? Like a network? I see
Nigga, there
blacknews.com.
there is online, but not on no TV network. What you doing?
I found blacknews.com,
Yeah.
but it looks spammy. Spammy. Okay, the first thing I see is R. Kelly on there.
Charlemagne created the first one that's that's the most credible, the Black Information Network. And
Oh,
that's the
okay.
shit that black chick when she come on Breakfast Club and be talking about political shit, and she be in that podcast room. That's the one.
Checking it out. Hold up.
BIN.
Let's see. Because truth matters.
Yep.
They have an iHeartRadio app. They're on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, because Charlemagne got the plug. iHeartRadio values him highly.
Nice. All right, let's find some news. Let's see.
I inform you on most of it. But
All right, well, let's opinionate.
what you want? What you want to know about?
Let's see.
The richest black man in America? You want to talk about him?
Who's the richest black man in America? Who? What he do recently?
No, he's just the richest black man. He just got Forbes list of richest black men in America.
That's what I have to do tonight. Wash my hair. No. Y'all still in the chat? Y'all pretty quiet. They don't have like news on here. They just have like interviews. I don't want to listen to anything. I want to read.
Angelo Ellerby. I love me so that I can love you. You love me before you can love someone else. That's the missing pieces of life.
What led you to share your life
Yeah,
with
that's
the
okay.
world? And how did you come up with the title and the know-it-all?
Trying to read these. I'm gonna keep the music going. At least give them something to listen to. Trying to find it.
Yeah. Alright. So let's take it down for a second.
David Stewart. According to
Let's get back into it.
All right. Opinionated time. All right. If y'all watching, stay watching.
David Stewart. According to the 2024 Forbes 400 list of wealthiest Americans, on October 1st, Forbes revealed its annual ranking, which estimated the Missouri resident's net worth at a record $11.4 billion, up from $7.6 billion last year and $6 billion the year before that. 73 years old, is the majority owner of Worldwide Technology, or WWT, alongside partner Jim Kavanaugh. Stewart initially put up $250,000 in capital to start WWT in 1990, according to a 2019 Forbes profile. Over the years, the IT service provider went on to nab top corporate clients, including Apple, Citi, Microsoft, and the federal government. In 2023, WWT had sales of $17 billion. Roughly 67% of the Forbes 400 are self-made this year, including all 4 of the black members. Stewart, though, is among a very elite group of just 25 billionaires who have been given a maximum of 10 on the self-made scorecard, meaning that he is one of just a handful who truly have rags to riches stories. Stewart grew up in the segregated South with 7 siblings. His father worked as a mechanic, janitor, and trash collector. After graduating from Central Missouri University, he worked in sales for the Missouri Pacific Railroad, Union Pacific, and FedEx. In 1983, Stewart purchased his first business, an auditing company called Transportation Business Specialists, using loans from community banks throughout Missouri. In the early days of Worldwide Technology, which, as we said, he co-founded in 1990, Stewart sometimes went without a paycheck and once watched his car get repossessed from the office parking lot. During a lecture in 2013 at the Optical Fiber Communication Conference, Stewart told the crowd, quote, "You know what it takes to get into business and what it takes to be an entrepreneur? It takes a little risk. It takes getting past your fears. It's having much faith of the possibilities as well. And being able to put everything on the line because you know you've been called upon to do something very special. It doesn't take a whole lot of money." Overall, Stewart ranks number 84 on the 400 list in 2024, up from number 121 in 2023, and from number 155 in 2022.
Yeah.
Next level.
And
Somebody that you never heard about.
has Jay-Z ever been on the Forbes list?
Oh yeah.
As
A lot
a
of
billionaire?
entertainers have. They're on the entertainer list. Not that list. That's overall
Entrepreneurship.
list. That's overall top 20 in America list that he's on.
Well,
You understand?
that's different.
Top 100 in the world that he's on. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to be a basketball player or an actress or, you know what I mean? Do
You have
all
to
of that
build
if
on
that's
top of
your
that.
do all of that if that's your ability, but learn some of that knowledge.
How to
Once you
make a
get
business.
200,000, put it into a tech company and make that happen, like
Yeah.
he did, and then really work it and learn it so that you can make it become more with them. Not that he just invested in the tech company; he sold it to other big corporations.
Yeah. Y'all in the chat, or I mean in the live, but so quiet. Did y'all hear that?
But you know, everybody definitely didn't have $200,000 to invest in anything in 1990. He did, right? But it's just showing us what we all can do now if we were to get that type of money.
Right.
Because
Right.
and that's the key that I'm starting to learn is like, wow, always got to put your money into something that can grow to something more, even if it's a gamble, because he could have lost his car, like he was talking about, like, but you can't have that fear. You have to make sure your risks are calculated, and sometimes they're gonna be uncalculated, where you could almost lose your car, but you have to believe in what your risk is.
Yeah. What you're doing, what you're trying to
You know what I'm
accomplish.
saying? Like, we're not gonna lose this place. God got us. You feel me? Like, we're not gonna lose anything. God got us, but we gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And we gonna put it on the line if we got to get to another level. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be calculated. It's gonna be like, is it really worth this? Alright, well, we'll put all this in just to see.
You gotta take a
We
risk.
fall on our ass. We know we got our ass to get us back to where we was at.
Yep. Agreed. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this live. There was a lot of people in here, but it's pretty quiet. But subscribe to my channel for more of these late night conversations and soon podcasts that you'll see later on in the following
year.
year. In 2025.
2025 is coming.
It's
2025.
coming. But until next time, y'all. Love y'all.